Today's questioner asks, what is the secret to a balanced life? Here's another awesome question. Before we dive into the answer, I want to point out the difference between balanced and perfect. Perfect indicates that there is no room for improvement. You've reached the apex and are now left to stagnate at best or start slipping downhill at worst. Plus, perfect is unattainable. It's a myth that we can live a perfect life. But balanced is attainable. Think of the teeter-totters on the playground. If you had two kids of roughly the same size and weight on each side, then you could actually get the board to balance with both of you in midair. It doesn't matter how much you each weigh. As long as things are roughly equal, you balance. So let's go back to your life. The goal is to get each aspect of your life to be roughly equal. If you want to dive in deep on this, check out my Wheel of Life exercise. I've linked to it in the episode notes below. Okay, let's get back to the actual question. What is the secret to a balanced life? There's one simple word which, when used as a filter for everything in your life, can help you achieve balance. You ready? That word? It's moderation. Here's why we think it's a secret. Because balance looks different for each person, and it will likely change over time, even as often as day to day. So you can't achieve balance just by doing everything someone else is doing. If you focus on moderation, everything finds its way back to equilibrium. Ice cream for dessert? Remember moderation, and you only go for a few scoops, not the whole pint. Exercise? Moderation calls for daily movement. Don't burn yourself out. Time spent watching TV? Again, moderation says sure, just not for hours upon hours on end. Work? Yep, you're going to have to do that, but even if you love what you do, moderation means leaving that job at the office, not just physically, but also mentally and emotionally, and making room for other things in your life. I don't want to mislead you. This might be simple, but it isn't easy. Moderation is something I started learning about in college, and let's be honest, that was over 20 years ago. But I found myself constantly out of balance until I learned tools and techniques to implement, which allowed me to harness the power of moderation in my daily life. If you're ready to learn more about bringing your life into balance, click the link in my notes below and learn more about the Nourish, Nest, Breathe group coaching program, where I help women build a life they love, filled with ease and joy. If you're ready to increase your satisfaction in the quality of your life and to start living life by your rules instead of spending all your time and energy trying to meet someone else's expectations, I hope you'll join me. I am sending you a great big hug. You've got this. I hope you enjoyed this bit of solicited advice. Make sure you subscribe to my channel to be notified whenever I post new content.